It's not actually that good.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
My boy Travis Holmes, who he's talking about Jags, people that can pay attention to him. How is Travis Holmes playing this season so far?
The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Washington State's offense takes the field for the first time today. Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock. But it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker. Make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Got it behind the line. It's Voorhees. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient, and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Buckeyes offense will take the field for the first time. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport that this crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
Yeah, when you've got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have elite playmakers.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
He's got it. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Power football with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keep it on the ground. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The give to the tailback. Crosses to 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Lining up from the 34.
Hello, testing. Back. What the fuck? You know. What is happening?
Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Fakes to grab. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the first down.
Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Quarterback runs.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are right.
Short gain on the play before he slides.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just get...
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are reacting to the best thing I've ever bought. This is by Danny Duncan. I low-key do not watch this guy at all, so this video is going to be interesting. Sit back and enjoy. Let's hop right into it.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up.
Damn.
Man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more muscle on that football. It comes up short. Got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are reacting to the best thing ever bought. This is by Danny Duncan. I'm not subscribed because I low-key never watch this guy, so it's going to be an interesting video. So sit back and enjoy. Let's do it.
Back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
So if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for them.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Meredith. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
And it's a really nice route by the wide receiver. Just
Damn!
I gotta win right now.
Assuming that's what he bought.
That guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle.
Zebra looking boat.
Going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help.
I expect this man midgets.
On 3rd down. Got a man. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
I love the start for this quarterback on 3rd down.
Wait, so this dude's been a while.
But to have success early,
Holy.
now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going.
This dude has
He's
been
feeling
around.
good, and he got a lot of confidence.
The Cougars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And they will score! Touchdown, Washington State! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual
Damn! I'm assuming that's what he bought. Zebra looking boat.
Being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
The extra point here would tie the game.
Wait, dude, this guy's been around for a while, okay? How have I never seen this guy's channel? Like, ever.
They go 83 yards on
2014? Holy moly, man. Holy moly. Yeah, he's gotten around, that's for sure.
The kickoff unit is out there, and
How have I
boy,
not
that
seen
last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes.
Guys, comment down below if you've seen Danny Duncan's videos before.
Find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering
just
man
you.
to man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. The play action fake. Makes the grab. It's Smith. At midfield, he's got room. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the
Dang,
game.
they're really
That's a
looking
huge
for
key to
teeth?
this offense, no
Shark
matter who
teeth?
they're playing against. But you can see,
That's kinda
with his
close in
size,
combination.
with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's
They'll
Sayed.
place that there.
Makes the grab. A 7-yard.
Oh, you ain't slick. We saw that. We saw that.
And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate.
What do you mean? That's a 2?
To cover him on that drag.
The Buckeyes are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run.
Eaglewood, Florida.
They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1 yard line.
I feel like there's so much more that I'm missing out on, just because I've never seen like his videos before. So I'm lost.
And the Cougars are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Thanks. Why is bro in jail?
Lining up for the PAT.
Make it impactful, guys.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Cut off.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Bro, just let me see the boat. Let me see the boat, Danny Duncan.
And they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Sayin. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
It'll be 3rd and long.
I am so confused.
Motion from the wide receiver.
There we go. There it is.
Down through the air. Wide open downfield. Brings into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Got clearing? What is this shirt?
Defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10.
What? They're like 2-person boats. Sorry, I wasn't close.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. This offense tried to go right back to the well or right back to the air, and the defense was ready this time.
And a great response from the defense. You give up a big play,
those things look so fun.
A huge chunk play that you didn't want to give up. Don't hang your head. Now play the next play.
Dude, that's dangerous though. Oh no.
Way to respond.
Oh my God.
And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
How fast are the dude? He's not making it.
And they won't be able to
How
connect
can those
down
things do that so well?
Big time play.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you've got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking
Bro, so somebody called the cops on them because they were driving the boats through that, like, wooded area with all those trees, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to follow. This is like the first Danny Duncan video of all time.
And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
Hell no.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Wants to throw on first down.
Literally.
Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Looking to take a shot. And a
Those
big
things are
play on the
ridiculous.
outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off
Oh my God.
And Jesse, now
Doesn't matter time before
spinning
someone
just
flips
a
one of
little
these.
bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Dude, I want to try one. Oh my God.
Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the
Making go off-road.
defense is backed up against the wall.
Dude, the poor bottom.
Well, this offense will screen you in a
It
variety
is
of
probably
ways.
just all
They'll throw
scraped
receiver
up now.
screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Wait, that's bro's dad? This guy?
And he won't be able to
That
push his way
made
in.
this.
He stopped at the 1.
Man, this guy's closing
Right.
in
I
quickly
mean,
on
I'm
100
not-
yards receiving. We're
not
even
dissing
out
or
of
anything.
the
I'm
first
just saying,
quarter
bro.
yet. We
Just saying.
knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he has been making a big play, and that's something that defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
Where's his low-key hating on his dad?
Sneaks it into the end zone.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Dog squad. No. Dog squad.
Trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Going to swing it on second down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover. Pick up the first.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. It's complete. Such a big part to convert these.
Dude, these can, like,
downs,
actually
and they
kill
got it
you.
at the 42.
I guess not specifically these, but Wasp can.
Exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner. And
These
a
are
big
nice.
play there.
And money down, third down,
Yep.
find it.
Exactly.
I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
What is
To
that?
the wideout. He's got an open man. Oh, Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first.
Yo, I need money so I can just buy that.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
For fishing?
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. A first down run in the red zone. Oh,
not poisonous, but mean?
And he's able
What
to
does that
bounce
even
off one
mean?
tackle for a solid pickup.
Man, is it nice to be able to
What
hand
is
the
even
football
happening?
to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read.
I like
as
that,
the
yeah.
defense just swarms all over the pitch man. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stats.
So they're really just about to dump a whole thing of bugs on these guys? I need to watch this guy more often.
We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Washington State. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. And these guys just score from
That's it?
anywhere out
They don't
there.
get money or
After that
anything?
drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses.
I'm
When you're backed
cracking.
up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Oh! Nah, I couldn't do this. I couldn't do this. Could y'all do this? Comment it down below if you could. I guess it is just crickets and worms.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
They look like bobblehead, bro.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21.
As long as it doesn't get in your mouth or your ears, it should be good.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his
He
spot.
quit.
He
No!
was looking for some running
Right dude
room,
won,
but
bro.
not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the
Alright,
Ohio
now
State
listen.
offense onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score.
See,
with one of
that's
their own. A chance
that's where
here
it
to
cuts
tie
a line
it.
for me.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw. It's Sayin. It's complete on the right side. And they swarm him under.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators
Do a little baseball
nightmares.
game.
You have got to double him virtually
These dudes literally
on
just
every pass
have
play.
fun for a
You
living.
better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line. before he
Hey!
Well, look, that wasn't
That's a
a
home
touchdown.
run.
That
Almost
was
hit your
a
Cybertruck.
massive play for this offense.
They break all the
needed
glass.
Some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day.
This kid's
Over
still
200
rescued.
yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
And the Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they picked up 9 on first down.
Dude, I really wanted to hit the cyber chug.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Off play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That probably landed in the pond.
Running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Peoples. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And they'll finally get down after a terrific pickup.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
9? Alright guys, I have had enough of this video. Comment down below and like the video and subscribe. And I will do another Danny Duncan reaction video. But, okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Join my membership down below. See y'all tomorrow. Peace out.
A really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. And these offenses are just putting up numbers.
They got so much speed at so many positions with spread football now in college. It's so hard to stop. Defenses are just trying to hold on, shut them down in the red zone, and not give up a touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill fast.
They'll give it to Johnson. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
Punt is in the air. He gets a block. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback. And he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Handoff from the gun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
To the air, it's Sayin. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Peoples. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Going to the running game. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. And some room to work. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go right back to it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
He's brought down, but he's got enough to give Wazoo a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Washington State ready to go with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Looking for a crease, it's Peoples. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. It's complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. This noise, this crowd, and you can feel the jolt of energy going through the Buckeyes.
Well, everybody loves 5-yard runs, Reese, but come on, let's get real. When you're chucking the ball down the field and you got great quarterback play and wide receivers out wide that are making plays, fans go nuts, and the Horseshoe is one of the loudest places in all of college football.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, it's Donaldson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Using the quick game. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Buckeyes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hey, got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, I love the play call by the defense there on fourth down. They were expecting pass, and they didn't decide to just lay back and play zone coverage. They were going to dial up the pressure. They bring the blitz, and they just overwhelmed the offensive line and anyone else trying to protect that quarterback. He had no shot.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Trying to escape and get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that bet. Good coverage.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Meredith. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Motion from the wideout. Right back up top on second and 10. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. That's a penalty, that's a penalty, that's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Johnson.
This defense defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful back. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. The pull and throw off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Gets it out fast. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
The Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. And the big game, they've got it on the 46. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked in what this defense is trying to do.
The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. They'll move the wide receiver to the ground with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. just feeds the running back. Oh, better look out. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game. And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. After the run, now to throw. With the catch, it's Tate. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. The gift to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
To the air, it's Sayin. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
And literally just see
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
The offense just continues to mature,
like waiting for the
ball downfield.
But most of the
A
videos
lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
The Buckeyes
yeah,
will try to
will.
punch it in on 1st and goal.
So if you have to find like shorter videos or something that's way more like crazy.
He wants to throw it.
Yeah.
Setting up the screen.
So I'm not thinking of this
Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
$20 a month.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Did you export the video?
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field.
The
handoff to Johnson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17?
Reaction videos, but it's
able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down to the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game when you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run.
Why I should just be talking.
Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Hang on, Smokey, the Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline.
I just actually
the deep ball was there and it just trickled through his fingers.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. It looked like it was going to be a first down by the offense. physical play knocking that ball loose.
Washington State sends the black team onto the field.
Oh yeah, they definitely do.
You're actually trying to
No, it's gonna take me a while to
He
get
will
these
signal for
ratings
the
for
fair
this.
catch and take it just inside the 35. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the... Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this DB back. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs
No, this is
get
a video.
in position to make plays,
He's watching
but
the
there's
show.
a reason they play
He's watching
DB and
the
not
show.
wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's really funny. That's just
Here
hard to
comes
back
the
up.
offense back onto the field.
Yeah. Like, I'm dead with that. He's like,
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Meredith. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
he's literally 75%.
The Cougars
Like,
in a
we
good
had a-
spot here
we
with
literally
second and short.
Watch it. Stop talking so I can watch that. Yeah. But that's a good thing.
They'll give it
You
to
want your
Johnson.
whole phone. Yeah, we actually should be like that.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yard. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Like that fucking dunk video, I think 6 minutes. No, literally, dude.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
It's hard to react to that shit. Yeah.
Wants to throw on first down.
It's just, it's really
Fires
hard
to
to
the
find
tight
it
end.
even.
He's
Maybe I
all the
should
way
just,
down to the
like, I'd
27-yard
probably watch
line,
this.
and they are
I like
threatening.
watching,
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because
What
of
about, like,
his
shit like
ability
this, though?
after
Just,
the
like,
catch,
stuff that I
it's
would
so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Washington State going back to work on
as long as
first
they're able
down.
to, like,
They think they can create
They're
space
all
here with a
in.
run to the right. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
yeah, totally finished. We got 5.3 million. I think they're good.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet.
Yeah,
haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
No
Still needs to do
good.
well, but that
After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
they're not like.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the game.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a
Now
little.
ChatGPT, you never want to like.
First down, 10 yards to go. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Makes the catch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great play by the cornerback. And this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
still super huge. About the
On the run, it's Peoples. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Those are the kind of plays in the second half you have to make. This back has had plenty of success. He's gotten a lot of touches. Now, defensively, we got to show him things are about to be different.
they're just about like
They've got to come up with a
yeah,
big
but they're like
play on
really
this
horrible
third and
bets.
long.
But it's just like
He's looking downfield to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Tate. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive
Yeah,
this
something is
offense
super
would be.
captivating
Big
and
part
you
of
just
that is
actually
their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points. And it's because they can generate plays like that.
Has to
When
be
this
something that's
quarterback
like
sees the
super
one-on-one
fucking
matchup
stupid
he wants,
that you
he
can
is
make
not
of
afraid
it.
to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
You want to be the first. You want
Wants to
to
go
come
up
in.
top on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The pitch to the left. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
Wide receiver going in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You want to stop the jet sweep and be successful, get some penetration right now towards those edges, right where they're running the football. Defense was ready, got him on the ground, and stopped that play before it ever got started.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's second and 11. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Throws to the wideout.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Yeah, Are you driving?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They march 72 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
Huh? Okay. Yeah.
Washington State sends out the punt unit. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with the first
That's
possession.
fucking insane.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
From the gun, the running back has it. Fights off the defender. Pick up a 5. It'll be third down and 5.
Yeah, if we have to longer fields, we can cut them down to that shit. Yeah,
trying to pick up a first down.
Or if that field scale. As long as the video makes sense as a whole.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the Buckeyes will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Now they'll try the right side.
Yeah, but this is
and he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes.
Like, how would I even put my face on the rim?
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver?
Because it would be like on covering
based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So we need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Catch in the middle. It's Meredith. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And how about the confidence of this quarterback? Palmer, I got to know, man. I know this receiver's a stud, but I'm putting 2 guys on him. I'm trying to take him out of the ball game, and he's still going to throw it that direction?
Because even when he's covered, he's open. And these guys work tirelessly all week long. They understand where they're going to be. They understand when the football's coming out. You could put a 3rd guy over there, and I don't know if that would have changed the quarterback's decision. I think he was still going to his big playmaker on the field.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Quick release on the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Shotgun snap on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Ellison. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Find some fresh air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff to the lone back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
He'll keep it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. Charged loose by the hit.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The handoff to Johnson. Turning it on. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And it's just got to be nice to have a running back that can make big-time plays with his feet. First down, 2nd down, 3rd down right here. His opportunity, gets the football, makes a huge gain. He makes this offense go, and it makes it so easy to be a play caller.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. Punts it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
They're going to run it. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read because he's watching the D lineman and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. You're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Quarterback keeps it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. They'll leave it with him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Back to pass, it's Sayin. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
I personally love aggressive defense. defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to win the field position with the return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting. Put some plays together. Maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Ellison. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. On the ground, it's Peoples. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
A strike downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
This quarterback is having a Heisman moment in this game. These are the types of games that Heisman voters are going to pay attention to. He's now got over 450 passing yards.
A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the punishment has been extended. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
I want to add this
He'll
photo
try to
as
tack
my
on one
background
drill.
for the selector. You can add any photo of your choice and simply click on add.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Yeah.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and he took it.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got to lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Ellison. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Got it in the middle. It's Ellison. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Johnson. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. It can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
He's in open space downfield. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's fourth and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
By the receiver. Tackle on the play at the 17-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Pocket breaking down. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ellison. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.